Patty's got things she needs to take care of.
Then I guess it's time for me to be off.
Awesome. Thanks for being patient with me.
Be careful out there. All right.
I hope Sam's doing good. I should reach out to her again.
On for that. Before I do anything, I want to give these feet a rest.
Okay then, let's meet up in front of the inn after sunset.
Okay, see you then.
Meet up at the inn after sunset. Okay. So this is gonna be one of the story element sections where the game's not gonna tell me
everybody else.
exactly what it wants me to do, and I just have to wander around and figure it out.
Well, I think we all could use a little time to think things over.
Ah! One of your passives. That's good.
The kids are all right.
That's pretty good. Party waves, everybody. All right, so let's explore the desert oasis of Mantuka? Mantukik? The desert oasis. All right, first off, can we buy anything? We only have 34,000 gold, which honestly isn't a lot of money. You probably need to do some grinding. I might do some grinding off stream just so we can get a lot of money so we can buy everything we need to. Yeah, I probably need to do that. Mantuik? Mantuik? Okay.
Oh,
Okay, here's Judith.
where are you off to?
Nowhere in particular, just going on a walk. What about you? Where were you going?
I just wanted to get a look at the desert terrain we were going to be headed into next.
It's good to be prepared. So how was it?
It was hot,
Well, I assumed as much.
but it wasn't as hot as I thought it'd be.
That's interesting.
Well, okay. But what I wanted to know was if Pharaoh was out there.
Right, that'd be nice.
Oh well, I guess we couldn't expect him to be that easy to find. What?
You want to go out and check for yourself?
No, that's okay. If we head out to look for him, we should do it together.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Yeah, so this game keeps giving me parts where it puts me in a town, it doesn't let me leave, and you have to do a random set of tasks to progress the story, but the game doesn't tell you what it wants you to do, nor gives you a tracker or anything. You just have to like wander around and talk to people and figure it out. Kind of the weaker parts of the game, in my opinion.
Hey, why the long face?
Is the desert really as dangerous as they say?
Yeah, DJ? Are you gonna work on all of that, all your projects you've been talking about, like your music and different things?
I don't think Rita joke around with such a serious look on her face.
Yeah, I guess not. I've dragged all of you all the way out here.
You should stop worrying about all of us.
Huh?
I mean, we're just doing what we feel like doing. But what about you? What do you want to do?
Me?
You were saying that you need to figure out who you are, weren't you?
Yes, that's true, but
Estelle, you're Brave Vesperia's client. If you tell us to go somewhere, we'll go there. And if you tell us to go for you, we'll find Pharaoh and drag him back here.
Yuri. Then
There's no need to rush to give me an answer. Take your time.
Interesting. Okay. So, Estelle the Princess has been kind of a interesting character so far, because she is like the stereotypical super naive, sheltered princess character, right? And she's basically trying to figure out what her identity is outside of just being the princess. But at the same time, she's having to learn how normal people interact instead of just being able to do anything on a whim. So it's interesting watching that character development, and I'm kind of curious to see where they take her character.
What? Were you feeling lonely and came to find me?
All right, next, what you got?
Isn't the reason that you've been wandering around here because you're the one who's lonely and wanted to see me?
Mm-hmm.
You got me. Now marry me.
I'll consider it when you're an adult.
Ah, there you are.
Who are you? Just an acquaintance of hers.
He's my husband.
Not quite.
Well, whatever. I got the info about the Maristella that you wanted.
I
Oh, wow.
appreciate that.
But first, is it true that you're Ifrit's granddaughter?
Huh?
It's a rumor I heard. Is it true? So it is true.
I like how everyone believes what
If
they
that's
want
the
to
case,
believe.
then I can't give this to you. If it gets out that I did business with the granddaughter of a guy who broke the guild's rules, no one will trust me.
Ifrit is...
I don't know about you, but for those of us who live in the world of the guilds, Ifrit is the most unforgivable guy out there. I can't
Interesting.
afford to be involved with someone going around claiming to be one of his relatives.
But she's not
So
claiming to
don't
be
you
one of
show
his
your
relatives.
face in front of any of us ever again. And if you pull anything on any of the members of my guild out of resentment, we're not gonna take it lying down. I can guarantee you'll regret it if you think that World Cellar is no more than a map-making guild.
But I'd never do anything like that.
Oh, really? In any case, the blood of a coward who would attack ships while feigning to protect them runs through your veins.
Oof. Ifrit, her grandfather, attacked ships that he was charged with
I
protecting?
can't even begin to guess what's running through your head.
Wow.
And as for you...
That is pretty messed up.
I don't know if you're really her husband, but I'd suggest steering clear of this one.
So you just take it all in silence, huh?
I just don't know whether he's actually my grandfather and what actually happened in that massacre. I don't know what's true and what's a lie, whether he was a villain or a saint. All I know is that my grandfather was very important to me. That is why I can neither admit or deny what people say.
So you don't even know who you are yourself, huh?
I know that much at least.
Then wasn't there something you could have said?
It's okay. I'm used to people saying all sorts of things about my grandfather. I don't care about any of that nonsense. I'll just keep searching for treasure in my own way.
It's interesting how she just said she doesn't know if Ifrit is actually her grandfather, yet in the next breath, she takes ownership of him, saying, I don't care what they say about my grandfather. So either she's lying about him having amnesia, or she herself believes that she is Ifrit's granddaughter.
You're putting on a pretty tough act. You better not start crying once you're all on your own.
What good would crying get me? You see, my motto is, no matter how tough the situation is, crying gets you nowhere.
Well, I guess it's really none of my business. Still, it's not like you can go treasure hunting without any clues.
Oh, don't worry. I've got clues. Later.
Next, that store sounds pretty cool. A library and a gaming store that celebrates fantasy worlds, basically, and storytelling in almost in any form, right? Be it a game or a book or whatever. Like, that's pretty cool and very unique. I like it. I like it.
I feel like my world is crashing down around me. I can't believe Ruin's Gate was secretly selling weapons. And that they were smuggling them illegally out of ruins.
Sometimes you have to have shadow where there's light, I guess.
That's so sad, though.
All right, DJ.
Well, you don't need to worry about those guys. Just keep living your life the way you know is right. And lead brave Vesperia to victory with pride.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we need to worry about Pharaoh for now.
Yeah, we finally made it into the desert. It feels like we're almost there.
Hey, once we're done with this commission, you think we could go back to Dawngrass for a bit?
Why?
Well, let's wait until we've wrapped up our current job to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's awesome. Next. Yeah, I like that idea. And DJ, I remember you mentioned that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Story Mode was a bit hard for you. I'm pretty sure one of the latest updates added a easier difficulty to the game.
Sorry to have dragged you all the way out here.
So you might want to check that out.
Whoa, what's with that face?
Hearing you apologize like that puts me a little bit on edge is all.
I mean, you still have to deliver that letter to Bellius, right?
Yeah, but if I can't see her until the new moon, then that's that, ain't it? Till then, I'm at the mercy of the princess's whims.
Well, aren't you easygoing? You sure about that? If we spend too long out here and you miss the new moon, the Dawn will yell at you for sure.
Nah, I'm used to being yelled at. If I gotta wait, I can wait until the next new moon. It ain't like we're gonna run out of new moons anytime soon.
You certainly sound patient. You sure about this?
Of course. Patience is something you'll learn with age.
Ugh, I swear.
Well, making the right decisions is part of being an adult too. I'll leave as soon as I feel like I
Fair.
have to. Anyway, let me travel with you kids for a while longer.
Sure, whatever you want.
Okay, I think that's everybody besides Rapide the dog. So let's see if we can go to the inn now and continue the storyline. Next, that's on my end, and I don't understand why. Let's see. Like we've confirmed that it is on my end, and I'm streaming, I'm outputting that, and I don't understand where it's coming from. Let's see. Yeah, I see it. But like in my editor. Oh no, that's the wall. No. Yeah, that is it. It's right there. Right? It's like it's part of the gameplay almost. Cause like my hand goes over it and it disappears. Do y'all see that? But the thing is, this spot was like it was somewhere else the other day. Like this wasn't right here the other day. This was like where's my mouse? This was like over here the other day. So I don't understand what that's going on. I've actually tried Googling it too, and it's like they're like, oh, it's a stuck pixel, but I don't understand why it's a stuck pixel. Like I don't. But it's clearly part of the gameplay capture. Oh well. So it is something I'm gonna have to fix and diagnose, because I'm gonna have to figure something out with it, because I don't want to have a dead pixel on my stream. I want to have better production quality than that. You know what I mean? So, and I know that dead pixel is somewhere between the capture card and my PC, probably, right? Because I'm looking at the game on a screen, right? And it's not on my screen. Yeah, I don't know. But it's not there all of the time either. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, for sure, Next. Thank you for pointing it back out to me. I do appreciate you pointing that back out.
You can't open that without a key.
I know.
Why don't they just break it? It's just a box.
Are you really gonna return it?
Yes, I am. You got a problem with that?
Nope.
You saw what happened in Nordopolica. This thing made it so I couldn't control my magic.
Hey, I appreciate that. I don't know, streamers, I don't know, at least in my opinion, in my, I don't know, experience, streamers appreciate it when you give feedback. So that's for everybody. If you ever see something weird with the stream, or there's feedback, positive, just as long as it's constructive feedback in any fashion, streamers love that because they want to know.
The clear CL crystal inside this box interferes with air somehow.
Interferes with air? How could it?
I don't know. That's why I wish I could open this box somehow.
There's a good chance that we'd be able to find a key for the box in Jormungand.
Jormungand.
For me, this doesn't have anything to do with Estelle wanting to return it anymore.
So then you're gonna look for the town of Jormungand that was mentioned in that diary?
Yes, if I can.
If you can.
I can't leave Estelle behind.
Sure you can, if you want to.
I'd like to leave her behind, but I can't.
Why? Why is Rita being so protective?
I've never had a problem like this before. Why? She couldn't be serious about going alone into the desert, could she?
She cares about Estelle. Okay. Let's go and save. Because she's her friend or something? Maybe. Yeah, Rita's just been very standoffish and very matter-of-fact and to the point, and more going along for things because she had bigger pictures in mind and happened to be going along with this group at the time, right? Not necessarily because she wanted to be part of the group itself, right? So I think this is that's what she was talking about. She's never had a problem like this where she's cared about someone else. I think that's what she was getting at. So yeah, we'll have to see. 1 second, y'all. I'm getting a important phone call from my mom. I was muted again. Okay, that time wasn't intentional. But sorry about that, everyone. So for those who don't know, my mom is in the hospital currently, and that was my stepfather giving me a call. So I wanted to go ahead and answer that just to make sure everything was okay. And it is. She's being discharged tomorrow. My mom's being discharged tomorrow. My stepfather was just kind of giving me a rundown of what was going on real quick. So, cool. Let's go ahead and get back to gameplay. Alrighty, and I'm not muted, right? Okay, good. Now I'm paranoid about it. Now I am paranoid. Yes, Nex, it was. It was good news. It was. Yeah, she had a surgery.
This is for you.
Last Friday morning. And she's been in the hospital since recovering, and the recovery has been going well. The surgery went well, and so she should be getting discharged tomorrow. So, yeah, it's going as well as it can be, you know?
Huh? What's going on, Estelle?
This is payment for your services. I'm sure you'll be able to sell it for quite a sum.
Thank you, Nex. I appreciate
I
that.
want to thank you all for everything you've done.
Huh? What do you mean? You haven't found what you're looking for yet.
I'm afraid I must take my leave from you here.
What?
Take your leave? What are you gonna do?
You're not thinking of going alone, are you?
My desire to meet Pharaoh is a personal one.
Okay.
Are you crazy? That's way too dangerous!
Which is why I must go alone. I won't have the rest of you caught up any further in my own selfish quest.
Do justice and punish the unjust.
Huh? Oh, right. That's one of the laws of our guild.
There's no justice in letting Estelle march into the heart of the desert all by herself.
I don't think I have it in me to break our laws. How about you, Carol?
Right!
It seems those are the rules.
I'm terribly flattered, really, but I'm afraid I can't let you.
Estelle, wait! Have you all lost your marbles? We're talking about a force of nature here.
Which is why we're all going together.
I'll admit I'm a little scared, but I can't just let Estelle go off like that.
You talk some sense into them.
If I start whining now, I'll have to go all the way back to Nordopolica by myself, right? That's no fun.
Ooh, there's no reasoning with any of you.
So, Rita's against going to see Pharaoh at all?
Are you
Think
sure
so.
you're dead set on this?
Yes, I've thought a lot about this. You all have something that's important to you, a goal you give everything to achieve. I realized that I didn't have anything like that for myself, and I knew I had to find a purpose of my own, something I can dedicate myself to. I made the decision to begin this journey, and I have to finish what I've started. This is something I have to do for myself.
Interesting.
Okay,
I like that.
you win. So we'll be aiming for the desert center.
Huh?
Hey, I tried talking sense into you idiots.
Rita.
There's actually no real need for you to come, Rita. You've got your Air Krena research to worry about, don't you?
There's no telling what you idiots will get into if I don't keep an eye on you. The Air Krene isn't going anywhere. I'll go check up on it later. But we're not leaving until we've taken care of all our preparations.
I'm sorry to be such an inconvenience to you all.
I think we had a pretty good idea things would turn out like this from the start.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Huh? Where's Judith?
Probably blowing up some kind of Ballistia
Everything
stash, because
settled?
that's what she does. $3 a.m.? Jeez, good luck. Drive safe. Hope to see you soon. And in case you just get back to your house and crashed, next, always remember that you matter. And I'll see you next time if you don't make it back. To the stream, I mean. Because 3 a.m., oof, that's late.
Yeah,
Well, what did you decide?
We're going to the center of the desert.
I had a feeling, so I've made some arrangements. The innkeeper has agreed to help us.
Oh, nice.
We'll want to be good and rested before we leave this town behind, that's for sure.
you're always thinking about your next nap, aren't you?
I mean, who isn't?
Yeah, but I sleep so much better if I have a little company.
I wonder what Pharaoh will do.
I wonder if... I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what Judith's deal is with everything that's going on. She knows more than she's letting on, that's for sure. Okay, let's see here. We need to buy 3 of these silver helms. We need to buy 2 of these silver circuits. And then 1 silver hat for Rapide. Okay, let's go and get all that real quick. Okay, good. That's everyone's headgear sorted out. Let's go see what we can do for our body gear. Let's see, we have silver guard, silver cloak, and silver protector. Okay, that's for good old... Oh, we can actually probably go ahead and synthesize that. Yeah? I think if we synthesize it, it's cheaper. Yeah, it is. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Synthesize that. Okay, it doesn't look like we can synthesize the other armors. No, we can't. For those, one of those. Good. Oh, I keep forgetting we can equip right from the shop menu. Super convenient. And it just gets rid of an extra menu you have to go through, you know? So, it's kind of nice. Good. And I guess let's go and buy a few extra healing items. Maybe we can synthesize them so it's a bit cheaper. No, we also just don't have the actual items to synthesize anyways. So we're gonna have to buy them. Buying a little bit of everything just to cover our bases. We're honestly down to about 2,000 gold now. Probably gonna need to go ahead and do a little bit of grinding this stream, just so that we can have enough money to buy all the equipment we need for this journey. How much did you charge me for this?
Hello, welcome to the Desert Oasis Mantake. Mantake, okay.
What's with this knight?
Well,
He's a guard?
Will you be staying the night?
Yeah, we're going into the desert, so we came into town to gather provisions and get some rest first.
Oh, so it's you who wanted provisions for going into the desert. You know, it's...
We know
Dangerous?
it's dangerous.
Oh, I see. In that case, I'll get your provisions together before you set out.
Oh, that's
your
nice.
stay will cost 400 gold. Is that okay?
Yeah?
Have a nice day.
Cool. That works nicely.
This town kind of gives me the creeps.
All these knights stick out like sore thumbs.
There are a lot of knights here. And it's odd because of how hot it is, right? I mean, a knight in a full suit of armor is going to be really warm. Anyways, put them in the desert, they're just going to bake. So...
Anyway, time to get some sleep. Sleepy times!
That is kind of odd.
Man, I just can't relax with a knight standing out at the entrance.
It bothers you?
Yeah, it does.
Why?
If they're here to protect us, there ain't nothing wrong with that, is there?
All right, everyone, let's get some sleep. Yeah, thanks for the help.
The night's gone.
I don't know your reasons for going out into the desert, but...
That's awesome, Asami. Also, welcome in. What games did you buy for your Switch, Asami?
It would really be a good idea for you to stay in town.
Thanks.
Why?
We've already put a lot of thought into it.
I see. Well,
Why is
as I
Estelle
promised.
standing behind the counter?
Our canteens are this small?
Looks like enough to me.
Yeah, we should be able to get more water from certain types of cacti growing in the desert.
Right. If we use them to fill up our canteens whenever we need more water, we should be fine. You sure know a lot.
Been here before.
Thank you very much. You've been a great help.
It's the least I could do. I'm giving that to you, so don't hesitate to use it as much as you like. Go out and turn right where the road forks. You'll
By
find a lake
order
at the
of
end
your
the road.
daughter. Go route, turn right where the road forks.
You'll be able to fill up your canteens there.
Okay.
Gotcha.
By the way, what was with the knight who was here?
He was guarding me all night. I was so nervous.
But, Raven, you said don't worry about it.
One lie after another.
That was a supervisor. The Knights are here to make sure that townspeople don't talk freely to visitors from outside of town.
What?
Why would they do